Good day, everyone. I'm Cde Dlamini, the Second Deputy Secretary General for the Trade Union Congress of Swaziland, being invited by the Communist Party of Swaziland to their summer school. We have been called upon to assist or to make a contribution in terms of the theme into saying our democracy must win now and that our country must survive. As the workers, we aligned ourselves with the theme so identified by the Communist Party comrades to say it is indeed a right call to say the country must democratize during our lifetime, and that as we're pushing for the attainment of total democracy in our lifetime, the country must survive. And when we're talking about our country, we're talking about the people, we're talking about the natural resources therein, to say the natural resources should actually be what the people will live from. And it is very important that as we are pushing for democracy, we must ensure that the resources that the country produces are not depleted, are not taken away, are not being stolen by those in power, but they remain protected so that the people should actually benefit even during democratic dispensation. Now, the sub-theme of the conference or the summer school was actually trying to address now the condition of the workers. By the condition of the workers, we refer to as the internal reflections that we're making on the life and status of the Federation itself, to say we have identified ourselves as having weak points here and there, particularly when it comes to our ideological clarity as workers, in terms of the Swaziland that we want, in terms of the type of democracy that we want achieved, in terms of how elections are to be held under a multi-party democratic dispensation, in terms of how resources such as land and other environmental resources are to be distributed. But we are also worried because even the workers in our various affiliate unions, they are not so clear, not so sure about the working class philosophy. They are not sure about the place or the role that workers can play in the emancipation or in the liberation of the people of Swaziland. And we think that is a critical problem, which is a shortfall that must be addressed at the soonest possible time, because it is a power that we need to leverage upon as workers, because we are the most organized, we command large numbers, and in fact, we provide a large pool of capability in various aspects, and therefore, workers are to be called to the forefront, to the battlefront, as they were fighting for democracy. Now, generally, in the broader societal aspect, as a country, we are facing this problem of a nation that is not clear in terms of the Swaziland that we want. And those of us in the mass democratic movement are challenged, as we hereby do, to engage critically on this question of the Swaziland that we want, so that our packaging of the message to the people inside Swaziland, to our friends outside Swaziland, SADC region and beyond, must be one that carries some clarity of thought in terms of what is it that we really need. But we are aware that that is not going to be achieved unless and until we engage on meaningful political education for the workers, political education for the general citizenry, so that our societal issues as well are aligned to the broader problem that we're facing as a country, that of oppression under the Dlamini aristocracy. And so the people of Swaziland must understand that their problems, numerous as they may be, they coming from one source, from the ruling Dlamini aristocracy that is using the Tingula system of government as a method of oppression. And therefore, the people must understand that unless and until we are able to collectively build for the people's power, we cannot be able to meaningfully and significantly bargain for the people, even at the negotiations table. And we are saying in the coming year, each and every one of us, could be individuals, it could be organizations, we must escalate our efforts as we fight against the Tingula system, but we must also escalate our collaborative efforts as organizations, both inside and outside Swaziland, for us to be able to win the struggle for democracy in Swaziland. Amandla. Hey, phela ngikhuluma ngingaqedzi.
Asonjake stop ishali kuno.
Sorry, comrade.
Thank you wethu abo sasiphethe sabakhuleka.
What? 2209.